Hi guys, it's Friday, and it's actually Black Friday. So a lot of shopping going on around the world, especially in the Western world, I guess, and following Thanksgiving here in the States. And I have just done an interview about exhaustion and burnout, which is a topic that's like very close to my heart after my own experience and after working with so many people that have been through different degrees of exhaustion and burnout. And even this fact, this Black Friday kind of makes me think a little bit of burnout, because it is this kind of erratic, um, you know, uh, kind of rush and competition almost in the stores today, where people just want to be first and then buy and kind of take the things and almost compete of who gets to buy cheap. And I think there is a little bit of that, how we can relate to life sometimes, and just wanting to kind of be first or compete with each other, and that is really a behavior that it's not going to replenish us, and in the long run probably it's going to more drain us than anything else. And I'm also thinking, part of me wants to kind of go and do shopping because I like to do shopping, and another part of me has been just home and on the phone today, and working and sharing. And I've been in my Gene Key Delta, and I was in a mastermind this morning, and then the interview. So I haven't been part of that like craziness that is going on out in the stores. So it also kind of shows me that we can create a kind of reality that is, yeah, we can create the realities that is around ourselves by deciding what we engage in, what we spend our time on. And this is not to say that life is not choiceless, and that I do believe that many of the things that happen to us, they just happen because they have to happen. So it is this bit of a paradox of being living on this plane where there's a kind of choicelessness, and also at the same time having the ability to create our reality. And especially on a daily basis, that's where I see where we have some influence, and to start to become more mindful of that. What do I choose? Because even when we have things that are kind of bigger and heavier, and deadlines and things like that, things that have to be done, right, that we feel like we need to do, we need to take care of. And at the same time, on a daily basis, what makes life worth living? I remember from being business school and periods of my life where I had deadlines that I just, it had to be done. I had maybe a week, and I knew that week was going to be colored so much by that. And I would be like, okay, this week is kind of, it's like, it's not really worth it, because I'm going to have this exam, or I have this deadline. And I would really just kind of accept that was the way it was. And then after I actually had a difficult period where I had burned myself out, little by little I have started to actually feel like every day has to be worth living. It can't not be that one day is just completely work, and I don't even have time to eat or sleep or enjoy the weather or take a walk. Like, no, I don't want to have that life. And if that's how my life is looking, then maybe I should change what I work with, or change stuff in my life. So, and it's part of saying, I'm not helpless. It's like, we are not helpless. There is something that, there's always something we can do to come back, to adjust to what's more in alignment with something that is more natural and in ease for us. So I feel this is just a little reminder on, what are the distractions in our life? What's the enrichment? What do you spend time on? Can you say every day when you go to bed that today was worth living? Can you name 3 really cool things every day? do you have a balance? And also this makes me really excited about the star pearl that is coming out soon, where we're going to be able to start assessing our life, both in the, in the everyday and the bigger picture, and to see how can we find that balance. How can we live in a way that feels nurturing, and it feels fun, and it feels like every day is worth it. So thank you.